Have you ever fallen asleep at your job? I personally haven't, but I've seen plenty of people at my job be drugged and fallen asleep as a result of that. Today I'm going to talk about dental assisting, why I enjoy working as a dental assistant, and why it might be a good job for you as well. Firstly, I'm going to talk about how dental assistants can help make a difference in people's lives. Next, I'm going to talk about the hours and the pay and how it might be sustainable for your life. And lastly, I'm going to talk about how you can create good relationships with a variety of people. It really feels good when a patient comes in a lot of pain and you're able to help them ease that pain and they leave knowing that they're going to feel better. Even though you're not the doctor and not the one doing it, you're participating in that and it adds a lot of meaning to the job. I also enjoy when patients come in and they're very stressed about being at the dentist. That's something a lot of people have a fear of. That I'm able to kind of ease their nerves and help them to feel better while they're there. If there's kids, a lot of times I just ask them questions until I've distracted them a little bit. Or for adults, I can joke around more, maybe roast them a little bit for having bad teeth. Usually if you make them laugh, then they feel a lot better. Next, I'm going to talk about the hours and the pay. Dentists are usually open during normal business hours, so 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, and most dentists are pretty flexible with their assistants. If you only want to work 2 days, you can find people who are only hiring for 2 days and stuff like that. Also, the pay starts at 20 or more an hour, and as you get more certifications, you can get paid more. So I think it's a good job, especially if you don't have a bachelor's degree, to be able to get paid more than minimum wage, and it also is an area where you're able to grow, move up in pay, and also move up in what you do a little bit. It also helps me to be able to have a life outside of work because the hours are so consistent. I always get weekends off. I'm able to have a life outside of work. I'm able to not make work my whole entire existence, and I'm able to leave work at work. It's not really something that stresses you out enough that you come home with it. Lastly, I'm going to talk about how you can create good relationships with a variety of people. Patients who have really bad teeth come in pretty often, but it's nice to be able to talk to them about their lives, get to know them, and create a relationship with someone that you usually wouldn't run into or like be in the same circles of. I also found that the people who work in dental are very kind, good, down-to-earth people. And so I've been able to create good relationships with my coworkers as well as with my bosses. So today I've talked about dental assisting. I've talked about how you're able to help people and make an impact in their life. I've talked about the hours, the pay, the lifestyle with it. And lastly, I've talked about how you can create good relationships with many people. I definitely would suggest dental assisting as a job if you're not sure what you want to do, even as a job in between your actual career, because it pays a little bit more, it helps you have meaning in your life, and it gives you good experience. Thank you.